I mean, just wow. Well done. I am almost impressed. What's going on, people? Welcome back to League M for another video. This is another episode of Blues Unfiltered, the little corner where I just talk about anything and everything happening in the world of football, or just Chelsea. And I thought, having missed the window for 2 match reviews now, I could just speak on the previous games a little bit, and then we'll touch on another big thing that happened over the week. So without wasting any time, let's just get into it. Played 2 games in 3 days. First one being versus Tottenham, 1-1-0. Enzo with the goal, beautiful header by the way. Bullet header, could have gotten more. Caicedo scored a good goal as well, which was choked off for offside. And the only comment I have for that game is that those niggas are our sons, and that is all there is to it. Won the game, back in the top 4. Good performance, I'd say, from most of our players as well. Sanchez had a good game, one of Sancho's better games. Good win, big 3 points, getting us back into the top 4, and we thought that we could follow that up with another win against Brentford, but we couldn't do that. The game played to a 0-0 draw.
Come on, man.
First things first, the lineup. What was that? You could say it was load management or just a calculated risk. Obviously, it was a bit of both. You know, seeing if we can rest some of the important players for the Conference League game, of which I think that wasn't really wise from Maresca. That lineup really let us down. I think if they had put in a better performance, we would have, speaking different things, but you can see, like, the evidence is there. Some of these players are just not good enough. Proof is in the pudding. Christopher Nkunku, for example, how many times must he let us down for Maresca to just see that, you know what, maybe this guy's not cut out to be a starter for the first team in the Premier League, and especially against Brentford as well. Brentford is a big game. I think if we had opted to go with more first teamers, would have given us a better chance to put in a better performance, create better chances, and possibly win that game to tighten our grip on the top 4. But you could see when the likes of Jackson, Palmer getting introduced, that we started to play a bit better. In the end, we couldn't really do anything against Brentford, which is disappointing because the game was there to be won. So now this puts us under a lot of pressure to win the remaining games, and the remaining games are tough. So I hope Maresca learns from this and starts the players who are actually good for us going forward in the league, and we'll make a plan in the Conference League. I'd rather go all out in the final. Moving on to the biggest piece of news this week, Arsenal, the mighty Gunners, beat Real Madrid 3-0. Declan Rice with 2 world-class free kicks. I mean, just wow. Well done. I am almost impressed. I'm just kidding, guys. That was, no, man. Those free kicks. Just after I made a video on TikTok about, essentially just shitting on that guy, the stocks just went up after those free kicks. I'm not conceding. I'm not folding. I still stand by what I said. But he did a thing. He did an amazing thing. And the second free kick as well. How do you stop that? How do you just wow. And this really puts Arsenal in a great advantage because they essentially they have one leg in the semi-final, literally. And the second leg, the game plan should be clear. This is a great opportunity for them to make a statement as favorites to win this competition. If they can beat Real Madrid, and I'm saying this as a fan of Real Madrid as well, I hope that doesn't happen. I pray that doesn't. I am praying for a remontada. I'm praying for a miracle. I'm praying because it is going to take something special to overcome. That's why the term exists, the term remontada, because it's a miracle essentially. I'm hoping, as a Chelsea fan and a hater of Arsenal, a lover of Real Madrid, I am hoping they somehow come back so that I can drag Arsenal to hell. Honestly, from a neutral's perspective, this is a great opportunity for them to actually cement themselves as likely favorites now. Not unlikely, likely. If you go to the Bernabeu and win, then you're giving the other teams now something to think about. I don't know why, but I just have this sinking feeling that if Arsenal go to that game with the mentality of wanting to protect this 3-0 deficit, they will lose. I don't know. That's just the feeling in my gut. But it's really looking bleak. It's looking bad. It doesn't look like, Madrid have answers at the moment. We'll see what happens at the Bernabeu. I'm hoping for something special because it is going to take something special to overcome such a deficit. All these years that we've seen, how many, large deficits were overcame, and it always took something special. So even this time, it's not going to be different. But yeah, I really think, these guys have the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever. Let me know your thoughts in the comment sections below. How do you find the Chelsea performances over the past 2 games? And the Arsenal versus Madrid game, what are your thoughts on that? Let me know in the comment section below. Please do not forget, if you're new, to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Keep it M.